Wait, let me change quickly. Today's a special day, and no, we didn't hit any big milestone. I just get to play my favorite ADC, Caitlyn. And now I get it, you must be tired of hearing about carriers Caitlyn Support. But I promise you, this video is not going to be like any of these. Mostly because I don't even know what carrier builds. I only know he takes Hail of Blades since it's in every YouTuber's thumbnail. So be sure to stick around and get a fresh perspective of Caitlyn Support. So what does Caitlyn have going for her that can make her a good support? Well, in my eyes, her headshot passive gains an extra stack when attacking from bushes, so I feel this is better suited to support than ADC, since you don't have to focus on farming. Not to mention her traps being a good way to both block off enemy engages or escapes. And her E is a neat bit of mobility that slows an enemy when you hit them. With this in mind, I feel she doesn't have anything too special that you can do other than the standard build. Sure, you could go full AP, since your E has an 80% AP ratio, but who do I look like? Dabwin? So here's the standard build. I've decided to go Kraken Slayer over Gale Force, since we don't really need the execute and extra mobility, because in my eyes, if the enemy is wasting their time on the support, we've already won. The runes are also fairly standard. Just take Zombie Ward since you're the support, so you're going to be clearing a lot of wards. Oh, but I'm not done yet. Come with me on a journey through the depths of my mind. Let's close our eyes, cast your mind back to mid-2019. Life was good. No one knew what was about to happen. Young Byrne was playing League with his friends instead of doing schoolwork or something. When all of a sudden, he had an idea. He really likes this rune called Kleptomancy, and he really likes this champion called Caitlyn, so he tried to play Kleptomancy Caitlyn, but noticed that his supports would just be hitting the enemy the entire time while he was farming minions. And that's when it hit him. He should play Kleptomancy Caitlyn Support. And so he did, for about 2 weeks, until they removed it. Now he would feel sad about that, but the entire world was kind of in flames, so he had better things to worry about. Okay, back to the present. Unfortunately, Kleptomancy is no more, but in pre-season of 2022, Riot added a rune called First Strike. I know what I have to do. I have to bring Kleptomancy Caitlyn back from the dead. But I'll need your help. I'm not strong enough to do this on my own, so help me by subscribing, and maybe I can cast this spell. Did you do it? Well, it doesn't matter. This is just a recording, so nothing you do matters. Great, now I've successfully resurrected Klepto Caitlyn. This is the build I've come up with. I like the idea of an AD utility support, so Umbral Glaive is a no-brainer. Then Stormrazor is a perfect fit with Caitlyn. You get a slow on your auto attack after building up enough charge, and since you have such a long attack range, you can safely slow enemies to allow your frontline to engage. Then the next two items are up to you. If the enemy is tanky, build Cyrilda's Grudge. If they have a lot of shielding, build Serpent's Fang. And because Riot changed Mortal Reminder to have a Last Whisper, you can't build both. So you'll have to go Chempunk Chainsword. But obviously, if the enemy is not tanky, meaning you don't need to build Cyrilda's, go ahead and build Mortal Reminder instead. Now the runes matter a lot, because it's not Kleptomancy Caitlyn Support without Kleptomancy. Or, well, I guess in this case First Strike. Again, I want to draw your focus to Zombie Ward. Especially with Umbral Glaive, you'll get this bad boy stacked in no time. And with all that out of the way, let's go enjoy the amazing games of Caitlyn I had.
I have the tools for the job.
早上好，中国！现在我有冰淇淋，我很喜欢冰淇淋，但是。Get over here!
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! But not for me.
Hey, Freak Joe! You're going nowhere! I got you for 3 minutes! 3 minutes of free time!
Get him up, let him get up, let him get up, let him get up.
Blocked.
Hey, disconnected.
What the fuck was that damn?
Would you prefer the good cop or the bad cop?
shit, bro.
Boy, she would've got in there.
No, shit, that shit just disappeared.
I got you, homie.
So it's no secret that Caitlyn Support is quite a controversial pick, and quite frankly, I'd have to say I enjoy it. Don't get me wrong, I'd never play it in a ranked game, that's just trolling after all. But I could definitely see it as a sort of fasting Senna-like support, like in game 1 where my friend wanted to play Seraphine. This helps keep the dynamic of bot lane the same, but just equalizes the distribution of gold. So yes, definitely give Caitlyn Support a try. And once again, a big thank you to my patrons, Phantom Cat and Shads. If you want to decide the next champion I make a video on, click on the Patreon link in the description and join any tier to queue up your champion in my video making timeline. And if you've made it this far, you may as well subscribe, because you've made it through the whole video. So good luck and take it easy.